Greetings, fellow Earth inhabitants and air breathers. It is me, Amber Nicole, your favorite diversity specialist, and I just want to say hello. There are so many conversations going on right now around our nation, in our break rooms, in our boardrooms, in our living rooms, in our kitchens, about race and racism. What is it? I'm not racist. There are individuals trying to rationalize the difference, if you will, between being a racist, being anti racist, just treating everyone the same, being kind, all of that. And I just wanted to help you on just a couple of things, right? To say maybe you're not racist, but maybe you just have racist tendencies. So let's just take a look at just a few racist tendencies. You know how late at night the Humane Society commercials come on and the dogs are all locked up and the sad Sarah McLachlan song comes on and they're like, we really got to do something about these dogs. And if you maybe didn't feel compelled to yell, but all dogs matter, all right, then we need to think about that for a moment. If maybe you go to the Race for the Cure, which is a race where we are raising money for breast cancer, and you did not show up with your liver cancer sign to say that all cancers matter, then let's take a look at the feelings that bubble up when you hear the words Black Lives Matter. First and foremost, matter is the minimum being asked. Okay, because we're talking about human lives. We're not talking about sanctuaries for endangered animals that we have and create all the time where we protect something that needs to be protected. We're talking about human lives. So they should be valued, they should be needed, they should be respected. Reverence, matter is the minimum that's being asked. So if you hear Black Lives Matter, because the movement was started because there was an overwhelming feeling that they did not matter in society. If you feel the need to yell, all lives matter, but not all cancers matter, not all dogs matter, not all animals matter, not just the endangered ones, only all lives matter when you hear Black Lives Matter. You may not be racist. You may have racist tendencies. If you have ever used the words Black on Black crime, but you've never used the words white on white crime, Latinx on Latinx crime, Asian on Asian crime, right? If you only ascribe criminality to the Black population, you may not be racist, but it's possible you have racist tendencies. And I implore you, I encourage you, oh, I wish that you would look up the stats on crime so that you have accurate information about who commits crime towards each other, that kind of thing, right? So, again, if you use the words Black on Black crime, but have never thought about white on white crime, Asian on Asian crime, Mexican on Mexican crime, then you must ask yourself why you only associate the crime with the Black community after having accurate stats on violent crime. You may not be racist. You may simply have racist tendencies. If you can see all these things going on in society, if you can see the Black population saying there is an issue with the way I'm being treated, with my ability to achieve life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness in this country, and your response is, but I'm colorblind. I don't understand why we can't just treat everyone the same. I'm colorblind. I don't see color. If you are not blind, if you are not colorblind, if you love to see color in fashion and in art and in nature, but not in the beautiful myriad of complexions and the 7 billion people around the globe, you may not be racist. It's possible that you have racist tendencies. When members of the Black community are talking about the violent deaths that have happened at the hands of police officers, right? And your response is more white people have been killed by police. Well, first, based on just numbers, that would make sense because they are the larger population. But two, if your first response isn't, oh my gosh, more white people have been killed, and how do we stop the police from killing anyone, regardless of ethnicity? If your concern isn't, how do we stop the police from killing nonviolent and or violent criminals, it is only in regards to the fact that more white people have died. You may not be racist, but you probably have racist tendencies. And if you are just adamant about the fact that maybe you are not racist because you have a Black friend, you have Black grandchildren, you have a Black husband or wife, right? And you are unwilling to talk about race, right? Because you have overcome that. You've overcome the bias because it's in your family, it's close to you. You may not be racist, but it is very possible you have racist tendencies. As with anything, learned behaviors can be unlearned, and so you don't have to keep these. You do not have to keep racist tendencies, and you can definitely work to be anti-racist. I would, I don't have all the answers, but I can answer questions however possible, point you in the right direction to those smarter than myself. And as always, you are willing to check out anything on my Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, YouTube page. I am Amber Nicole, your favorite diversity specialist. Have a good day.